the last song in book 1 is Gavotte. Gossec, Gavotte. This has lots of new fun things in it, so let's tackle it. The first preview will be in measure 20. So these 16th notes, we're going to start learning them just separate bows, and we'll add the slur later. So measure 20 goes like this. High 2, low 2. We'll just learn that first little bit. Watch out for your high and low 2, and you'll notice I can leave my 1 down the whole time. He's the first note and the last note, so glue him down to be more efficient. Now the next thing we'll do is we're going to hook the bows. So we'll pretend like they're all down and up, like in a slur, but with staccatos like a hooked bow like this. Listen once more. And then we're going to slur them just as it's written. You'll want to practice this lots and lots separate and hooked bows so that it feels easier with the slurs. Don't forget to practice that way. Now let's go to every single time we find some 16th notes and try that same thing to make sure that they're really clean. So the next time I see 16 notes are in measure 24. So this is how that measure will sound. Start with separate, and then I'll do hooked, and then I'll do slurred. Measure 25. Hooked and slurred. Measure 29. Separate. Hooked and slurred. Measure 30. Separate. Hooked and slurred. Measure 31. Separate. The next thing we're going to learn in this one is pizzicato. So pizzicato means you're going to pluck the string like you would if you were playing the harp or the guitar. So we're going to keep our beautiful bow hold, but we're just going to lift up our index finger. And he's going to pluck our 3 on the D string and our open G. So make sure you're about an inch over the fingerboard. That's where you get your most beautiful plucks. Grab and pull, grab and pull. Now the reason we want to keep our bow hold is because we've got to play right after we do our plucks. So the very last measure of the song, I'm going to do the note before also. Up, up, pluck, pluck. Now there's a repeat, so go back to where you repeat this one in measure 25. And then after we do the repeat, we're going to do the DC al fine. So DC al fine means dal capo al fine, which means go back to the beginning and play until you see the fine. So search in music and look for where you see the word fine. I see it at the end of measure 16. So we'll go back to the beginning and we'll play without the repeats when you do it the dal capo way, and play until we see the fine. So after we do this pizzicato, and we've already done the repeat, we're going back to the beginning of the song. Okay, next spot we're going to do is measures 7 and 8. Right here we've got a high 3 on the G string. We've done high 3s before, but not on the G string. So watch me play from measure 7. Stretch. 2, 3. So that's your next preview. Do that a lot of times. The last thing I want to talk about in this one is how we have to do, sometimes we have to jump over a string to get to the next one we're going to play. So we'll take a look at the second measure. We've got a 3 on the D string, and then we're just going to hop over the A. We're not playing him. Play the E string, back to the D. So make sure your bow is frozen as you go, so we don't hear any open A. Look for all of the times that you have something like that in this piece. I see another one at the bottom of the piece. Measure 29, frozen, frozen. So watch out for those so you can get them really clean. So lots of new things in this one. Take your time learning it and make sure you don't miss any of the fancy, fun new points.